Hey everybody. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to bring up everything. So, how's everybody doing today? I see we have Steffer, Star, Stacy. Hey Stacy. Let's see. Mini Me. Salty's here. Awesome. So I'm just waiting for my grannies to join me. But what we're going to talk about today though is we're going to talk about those women that are following Sleeper Cell. Belvie, which I want to refer to as Clown Feet. I found out she had a 12-foot shoe size. Strike me crazy, but that's just funny. And we're going to talk about Miss Cluckers, who wants to come onto our panel over on Salty, and play nice, but then turn around and play dirty. We'll even talk about cut and shoot. I mean, what kind of woman sits there and cries that she's being attacked by this man and that they are doxing him, or doxing her, I should say, and then turn around and make the man a mod and say that he's her mentor? There's just something funny about that. Call me crazy. So, in my opinion, that makes them even worse because they know that they're lying. They know that he's lying. Salty has no charges against him for any kind of assault for women in the contents on which he's speaking of, or child abuse. His own child even said that. And I apologize for bringing up your kid, Salty, but I'm just making a point. And I'm pretty sure his wife will speak to that point too, saying that she's never been hit by him. And yet these women are following a man that's going around doxing innocent people instead of just sticking to the fight that he's created because he can't handle the heat. He won't fight against somebody that's going to fight back or isn't afraid of him. Just like any other little man that likes to go after people. And he wants to talk about everything we do as a sexual overture? I'm sorry, I don't find nothing sexual or even the smallest bit enticing about it. I find it disgusting. See, here we go right here. Proof in point. But yet they still want to go around and try to push the story. And what makes it sick is I'm pretty sure that those people know he's full of it and he's lying. They're just enjoying the toxicity of all of it too much. This is high school, people. We started out as just looking for a young man that got lost and that was something happened to him in the desert, and we're just trying to find out what was happening. And here comes this guy out of left field, and all of a sudden, he wants to make it about people with felons. Well, pot calling the kettle black, you're a felon. You want to go around and use people's children, even, I don't care if you're not using them in a sexual content. You're going around and using people's children and posting them live. You're opening that door for every predator out there. When a parent posts their child's picture online, they are assuming they're doing it in a safe environment, not for one of you sickos to come around and steal the picture. I mean, come on. How lame is that? To me, you're a pedophile. That makes you even worse. And you follow him? Now, come on, women. I thought you were more intelligent than that. What, did you guys fall asleep during that class in school? Where they were teaching morals? Because I know they taught you in kindergarten not to be mean to other people and talk nasty about them when it's untrue. And as far as I know, I have never, ever heard Salty say anything in regards to bashing these other creators until they came after him first. And you guys know this. I mean, cut and shoot, you want to sit there and play, oh, well, you doxed me. Well, look what you guys did to him to begin with. You guys just up and left him like he was some kind of disease without a word. And a true friend would have stood there and backed him and said, okay, I understand you're upset. When you're cooled off, we'll talk about this and we'll figure out what happened. But no, y'all decide to just up and leave like like he was nothing, and that's not right. What kind of friend does that if you guys were friends? I mean, come on, people. Brighten up. And Belle V, you should be disgusted with yourself. I got a cucumber for you, sweetheart. How the hell are you going to sit there and promote safety for women, saying something is a safe place, but yet you go around and worship the ground that this man walks on? A man that wants to sit there and promote the very thing you're supposed to be against. I mean, let's get down to the whole cold truth of it. Wasn't it you yourself that said that you had sexual abuse growing up and it pertained to your brother and all of this? And you aired it? You talked about it? And then you're going to turn around and say that Salty doxed you all because you got a hair up your ass because you're in love with Ranger? And that's another one. At least he's the only one that's actually been playing nice lately. From what I hear, he doesn't allow anybody to mention any other creator or talk bad about anybody on his channel. And I have to give him props for that, but still, he's shady as fuck. All Salty has ever done for any of you was to help you. Promote your channel, Belle V. And yet y'all turn on him like a snake of vipers. You're just jealous because Salty has followers that are loyal to him. And you know what, Sleeper Cell? Go ahead and say whatever you think you want. But I'm secure in the fact that I know I only have a friendship with Salty, and I know his wife only thinks I have a friendship with him. So try another angle, buddy. And to go after Kaylee, you wanted to get a reaction out of me, motherfucker. You got one now. I don't play nice. I don't play. You don't play with people's lives like that. Some of these people that you want to dox, they may have very well good intentions for not being doxed. Have you ever thought about that, you dumbass? And then you want to talk about donating to St. Jude? You know what? My son's father grew up in St. Jude's. So if you want to dox people, dox the right ones, you asshole. You're no club. You're no fucking secret agency of a big, wide network. You're nothing but a poor little boy that got told at prom no by his own sister. You live in Oklahoma, and you have no life. Are you still living in your parents' basement? Does your daddy know you want to play around with your mom? How's that for sexual overtures? I mean, you wanted the attention, you wanted the backlash. But I could give two shits less about a pathetic creature like you. What I'm concerned about are the intelligent women that supposedly support your bullshit lies, that they know are bullshit lies. Reddit? I don't go to Reddit. I don't even know anybody that goes to Reddit. And you want to sit there and post bullshit like that? Oh, okay, hold on. I'll figure out how to send down a link. Hold on. Okay, give me a second, guys. How do I send down a link? I'm coming salty to let you up here. Just give me 1 second while I figure out how the heck do I send a link. Oh, maybe it's this. See here. Copy. Go back down. There we go. All right. Now, how do I post in here? Boy, I sound like a complete idiot right now. Bear with me, people. I will be right with you. Oh, I know. Do it like this. All right. I don't know if that was the right link, but there you go. Oh, that's how. How about that? Boy, I feel silly now. Oh, I did do it right. Okay. I just did the roundabout way of doing it. And I would post it up in the chat, but I don't see anywhere where I can actually add comments to my chat. I'm totally new at this. I'll admit it. I'm just so irate with scums like Sleeper Cell or Wanna Be Friends. And I think you're right, Stacy. They are. They are. There we go. Hey, Salty. Can you hear me? Oh, unmute. Sorry. I think you're muted on your end. Hi, IYQT too. Hmm? Steffers, Lacey Ann, American Honey. I think that's him. I know the only one I sent a link up to was him because I don't know how to add it into the stream. No, you don't need to sub or hit my like button because I'm not a channel. I support Salty. But I do really appreciate you. IYQ2. I cannot pronounce that. I feel so silly trying to pronounce that. That's a good question. Why is he really doing all this for? I mean, what kind of kick is he getting out of this? All right. So well, okay. Let's try this again. Are you here now? All right. Let me try this again. How the heck do you even add things on here? Good question. Very good question. So yeah, who's really the scumbag here? The scum or the scum that follow him? I mean, come on. Intelligent women. I thought that's what that channel was supposed to be all about, Belvy. Sexual freedom, intelligent women, supposed to be all kinds of things, but you left your intentions at the door, sweetheart. You quit being about you the moment you let Jim on your panel. And that's a fact. And what happened there? Is it because Ranger told you not to like Salty? Because you never could give me a reason why you thought that Salty was a dangerous man. And even if that wasn't your reason, then how could you support somebody that's telling you not to like somebody based off of false information? You know damn well that Salty wasn't the one posting that crap about you. You know damn well that that Sleeper sits there and goes around creating other fucking people's names and profiles. It's real easy on YouTube. Unlike Facebook, there are no requirements to names. Only the URL is different. You can use somebody's same exact picture and same name and enter a chat. And you're right, Lacey Ann, desperate attention-seeking women. That's exactly what they are. And that's true as well. And that's what makes me angry, because sleeper cell scum. People like him, they're like cockroaches. You can't really stomp them out unless you get a really good poison. And I'm not threatening you with poison, sleeper cell, so grow a brain cell. Because I know you're watching. You take care of your 3-year-old, Steffers. That's cool. I kept mine home from school today. Oh, one moment. I have people trying to join me in a video chat here. And I don't know how to make them stop. So, we'll start this. Let me see if it'll let me back out of here without losing you guys. All right, Messenger, I hear you. There was one of our favorite grannies. Am I still on? Okay, good. Right there was one of our grannies. They forgot. And yeah, you can send proof. They know what he's doing. That's the way I see it. Because they're too damn smart to realize how that his fucking lies are not bullshit. So that tells me that they condone it. They know what he's doing. And yes, she is very vulgar, Mini-Me. I'll tell you what, I can never eat a cucumber again. But yeah, I had to keep my son home from school. And yeah, that's another thing right there. Come on, Shack Lady, are you that desperate for views and to be on live that you're going to take a man that you know who is drunk to try to set up and incriminate himself? He hasn't done anything to incriminate himself. But yet you're going to put him on live and let him make an ass out of himself in front of God knows how many people, which it's you, so there's not that many. But still, come on. Your morals are just as questionable as everybody else's. You fall under the same category. You sit there and y'all want to sit there and promote peace and say, oh, I just want the drama to stop. Well, you guys are the ones creating the drama. Don't you see this? You want to accuse other people of being narcissistic? Well, you know what? Not very many narcissists realize that they're narcissistic. They don't know it. So before you go calling the kettle black, you better look and see what color you are first. And you're right, she did run off Danny and Gemini. And she was downright vicious to him. I actually went and I rewatched that when I heard about that. I thought that was horrible. When they sat there and defended her in our chat that night, and she turned on him. And Gemini had a valid point. Why are you taking the opinion of somebody like Sleeper Cell and letting him ruin everything? Since when did this man become God of YouTube? Because he knows how to look up people. You know what, asshole? I know how to look people up too. It's not that hard. And let me tell you another thing. A lot of those sites don't even get that information right. But you went too far last night. You went way too far. And you know what? I really wanted Kaylee to be up here to tell her story. But I'll at least say this. Kaylee's dad maybe was not a saint growing up, but he's a good man now, and he's been being good and staying on the right track for a long time now. Now, we don't go talking about your mom and dad being brother and sister, sleeper cell. Because that's obviously what had to have happened there. But why are you going to attack a man in sobriety about his past? That is disgusting. So why don't you come after those that can take you? Quit trying to find wink links. Don't go after women like American Honey. She's a sweetheart. Sure, she goes to other chats, but you know what? Who cares? She's not sitting there bashing anybody. She's just there to have fun. Because she believed that that was the content you were trying to promote, Belle. And I'm sorry, you think your actions are killing Salty and making his subs drop? No, they're not. Because unlike you, we are more intelligent than to play follow the leader. And we have awesome Kool-Aid. I'm sorry, that one will never get old. But, I mean, come on, women. And some of you men. What the hell? When did it stop being about true crime and being about who can throw the bigger sling of mud? I want to get back to what's important. I want to get back to helping to try to find out what happened to Dylan Rounds. In other cases, I don't want to sit there and have to worry about what I say or what I post because some jackass, which I don't worry about, by the way, if you ever go into the back my Facebook, I do not worry about what I post or say, but others do. So why are you going to make YouTube unsafe for them all because you got a hair up your ass? What does he have on you, Belvy? What does he have on you, Cut and Shoot? I mean, I was never curious before because your past is yours. It's nobody's business. But now, in Cluckers, get a life. Yesterday, I made the mistake by letting you peacefully be on the panel. I didn't let you, but Salty allowed you on. It's his channel, but I tried to help you save face. And Kaylee's one of my good friends. Because I was trying to play nice and wanting to let you have a chance to speak what you thought. But then I go and see what you were posting as soon as you left Salty's stream and went over to Belle's. Now it's the subscribers like you that need to stay the fuck off of YouTube. You are what give fans a bad name. And it's women like you that is going to make it to where YouTube just might cut off chats. Not being able to chat. So you're going to ruin the fun for everyone else because you're that small-minded? And you want to encourage sleeper cell? Nah, there's just something wrong with that. And that's not right. And I know Stacy's just waiting to eat you up, girl. She's just waiting. How about I give her your info? How about I wave her on? Because I'm nice compared to her. Sorry, I love you, Stacy. So take your size 12 feet that you're going to let somebody pay you to take pictures of. Ew. I bet you they got the yellow nails that kind of curl over the tip of their toes that are really long. And so what if Exposin had bankruptcies? Or even if she didn't, who cares? I really don't care one way or another if it's the truth or not, because that's not important to me. Nor does it matter to anyone else. She is a wonderful person. She's got a big heart, and she's in a great marriage that other women would just love to have, but leave them alone. Come on. You big bully. What happened? Your blow up doll pop? Is that it? Because that's what it seems like to me, Mr. Noob High, whatever the fuck you want to go by these days. I mean, come on. And you're right, bankruptcy is not a crime. But some people might feel a little embarrassed about it. So what does that even have to do with anything, Sleeper Cell? I mean, what was the point behind that? You wanted to get Salty's attention? You have Salty's attention. You won't even go up on his panels when he's invited you time and time again to come and talk to him. And I'll tell you what, if you were to go up on his panel, he wouldn't attack you, not right away. He'll let you say your piece. But I want to know what legitimate reason you think you have to be doing any of this. Oh, we're a force that only goes after Jim Terry and Salty and Mark Terry. Well, what did you do? Could you predict the future, motherfucker? Because you've been doing this from day one. So did you predict that those were the people you needed to go after? Because I find that quite interesting. Because hell, if you could see the future, tell me what the lottery numbers are. Or better yet, tell me what your future's going to look like. Because you're not the only one that can play that game, you know. Some of us have morals and they choose not to go down that path. But I have an ugly nature that I try to suppress, and I just might do that for you. I just might make you my new attention. Because you don't want my full undivided attention, motherfucker. I'll show you how to cyberstalk. You're not the only one with no life, man. And I can dedicate every waking hour to playing with you. So come after me. Oh, they have a Reddit page. Who the fuck goes to Reddit, you jackass? The only reason I even knew about it was because your dumbass posted it on YouTube. So no, I did not go running and talking to the people there that moderate it, because you're the moderator. Big whoop-diddy-doo-dah-day. I'm a moderator. But for a far better person than you'll ever be. Sorry, my baby needed a little bit of attention. Like I said, I had to keep him home today. And tomorrow I'm going to keep him home because I'm going to take him to go meet Santa. But yeah, why are you guys going around and ruining everybody's holidays, trying to make their life miserable? Belvy talking about, hey, NyQuil and DayQuil sound like it'd be good in vodka. And trying to make fun of a woman whose page that you doctored up? Sleeper Cell? Yeah, you may pull these PDF files, but you also doctor them up to say what you want them to say. So you don't have any real information. You don't have any real tactic. The only thing you have are real lies. And at the end of the day, you're the one that's got to still live with yourself, and I think that's what disgusts you. See, we can all get away from you, but you can't get away from yourself. And the same thing goes for you, Belvy, Cluckers, Cut and Shoot. Because I know damn well y'all know that what he's saying is lying. But like mean little schoolgirls, like mean high school girls, you just want to go along with it so you'd look cool. Yes, Karma is a bitch. Karma is a big bitch. But who's to say I'm not that Karma? So why should I turn the other cheek? Maybe I'm the Karma that's going to come back and bite you in the ass. Or maybe Stacy is. Or Exposing, or Salty. Karma comes in many shapes, ways, and form. And you're right. He has edited. Kaylee has the proof. She has proof of him pulling it up on a PDF file and doctoring up the documents because he was so stupid as to put it in his live stream like nobody's going to record him like he does everyone else. And you're right, Kathy. It is not cool. It's not right. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all of it. I mean, all you women can do is sit there and follow a piece of shit. Are you guys that desperate and miss whatever kind of abuse you guys suffered growing up that you want to... You're what's that word called, Stacy, when somebody likes to hurt themselves and enjoy it? I can't pronounce it. You're a masochistic. That's what I think. No, that's not the right word. But you're just somebody that just craves for that abuse on yourself day in and day out because that's all you know. And that's sad. And I'll pray for you for that. But quit acting like a bunch of little high school girls that are following around the fucking person they think's the head football player that turned out to be the fucking head of the drama club. And there's nothing wrong with the being in drama club because I used to be in it. But yeah, why don't you dox people that aren't afraid of you? Leave the viewers alone. Are you that desperate and so pathetic that you can't even go after the people that who your supposedly intended targets are? I mean, come on. And not only that, those sites that you're pulling those files off of to dox people, it's illegal to use them in the contents that you're using them in because you are harassing people. Messages, thank you. But that's the word I wanted right there. And you're right, Kathy. I think that's why he's been going hard after her, is because she knows how to look things up. We both do, but that girl's got a little bit more of a talent of it than I do. And she's worked really hard trying to find things out, trying to help with the Dylan Rounds case. And you're right, it is illegal. And the fact that she had recorded him doctoring up documents to use to dox other people, that's highly illegal. And you were dumb enough to show your face profile on it, too. She may not have gotten your full face, but she got enough of it to identify you. Yeah, he came in here and he's trying to be quiet for me, so I'm not going to be on here much longer. I think I ranted and started to say my piece, and I need to go and be mommy, which I love to do. So I just wanted to vent that out. I am so sick of this man, and especially those people that are following him. They are the ones that got me so damn irate. Sleeper Cell, he's just a pimple that'll pop. But these women, these other women, oh my God, you're sick. You're sick. You're worse than he is, in my opinion. But that's not going to trouble you because your sick mind is going to be okay with it. After all, who am I? Well, I'm that voice that's going to speak out and call you out on your fucking bullshit. Yes, very sad. A little boy in a man's body. I do like that, Mini-Me. Little man syndrome for sure. And there you go right there. There you go right there. It may not be a criminal matter, but it's sure a civil court matter. Oh, is that Justice for Harmony in here? Oh, sweetheart, that was beautiful. I so loved that video message you put up yesterday that you allowed Salty to show. That was awesome. So awesome. You made us cry because I think what you did in that short video clip said so much more than what I've ever said today. And it was so heartfelt. And if you guys didn't see it, then I encourage you, please go back and rewatch it. Now there is a truly beautiful woman inside and out, and she just outshines us all right there. She put us all to shame with her stuff. So thank you for that, Justice for Harmony. Thank you. You totally make what we do worth it because you know the truth and you stand up and you speak it, and that is just too awesome. And I admire you for that. You have the kind of heart I only wish I could have, and I try to have. You are truly a wonderful person. So let's see those 333s for Salty. And sorry it was just me up here, but that's okay. I don't think anybody would have had a chance to get a word in edgewise. And let's everybody send a heart for Justice for Harmony, because she's got a really big one. So are there any questions or comments before I end this? You're welcome, IYQT. Did I say it right that time? So thank you guys for letting me speak and hearing me out. And I wanted to do it on this channel because I could give two shits less if they strike me and pull my channel down. I'm not that important. What Salty does is very important. And I know I'm still welcomed over there, so they can go ahead and shut me down for this. But it needed to be said. And yes, I agree with you, Nicole. I really do. And yes, that is very true, Justice for Harmony. But you wanted your reaction, Sleeper Cell. You have mine now. So, crawl back to whatever little hole you came out from under. Or stick to something else. Because you obviously need help, man. You really do. You seriously need help. And there is help for you out there. I'm sure Stacy'd be more than happy to give you the info for that. In fact, don't they have a new number 288 for any kind of mental issues and suicide hotline and all that? Because seriously, dude, you need some help, and so do you women that are following him. Shame on you. All right, everybody. I hope you have a really good day. Aw, Salty, you back. You missed it. There you go. I like it, Mini-Me. I really do. 988 in your area? And she's our expert on law. She was a criminal investigator for Florida, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, Beth. What he's doing with these PDF files that he's pulling off of those websites that do background checks, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it illegal to use them in a defamatory manner and doctor them up? Call me crazy, but I do believe that's illegal in some places. I have a bad connection, or did you? So, again, everybody, 333 and Hearts for Justice for Harmony. And give yourselves a hug from me, because you guys are what make this possible. It's you guys that make Salty's channel great. I mean, he's great, but without you guys, he wouldn't be much of a channel, and I'm sure he loves and cherishes all of you. So please, don't let this idiot scare you. If he starts to try to talk on you, just ignore him. That's why you don't see much about me. He's mentioned me a time or two, but he hasn't been attacking me because there's nothing to attack. Even if you think you have something that he can attack, ignore him. Because the more we feed into it, the more he's going to do it. And as for the bitches, clown feet, cluckers, do you realize where I live, cluckers is another term of endearment for a tweaker, you dumb bitch? Or why would you want to be known as a fucking chicken woman anyway? And cut and shoot? Yeah, you got the wrong name for somebody that lives in Texas, because I'm pretty sure there's a law against women that behave like you. And for the rest of it, thank you, Salty. For the rest of it, though, use your own heads and your own instincts and your own gut feelings. And don't let something like Belvie or Cut and Shoot or any one of them try to tell you different or try to make you think what you want. Because as far as I know, Salty's never had to make me make that decision, and I know he's never told you guys to make that decision. In the end, it's always going to be up to you guys to choose who to listen to. And if you're going to listen to anybody, listen to your heart. Because really, nothing anybody else says matters. Thank you for listening to me. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. I'll see you guys. Probably if Salty allow me, I'll be on live with him again if he does another weekend one. But for 90 days, I got to do my schedule I have now. So, I'll still be listening, and I'll still be jumping in and out of chats. But, again, thank you for listening, and I will see you all later.